Imagine a device so thin it feels like glass in your hands, but powerful enough to crush the performance of laptops that cost twice as much. That's not science fiction. That's Apple's brand new iPad Pro M5. And here's the crazy part. It's not just an iPad anymore. It's a machine that blurs the line between tablet and computer, and maybe even kills the laptop as we know it. In the next few minutes, we're going to unpack everything. Its insane M5 chip, its OLED display, its mind-blowing speed, and the secrets Apple doesn't want to say out loud. This isn't just another tech drop. This could be Apple's most dangerous product yet. You walk into an Apple store, and there it is, the brand new iPad Pro M5. Sleek, glowing under the spotlight, like it's not just a gadget but a portal to something bigger. You pick it up, and instantly it feels different, lighter, sharper, almost alive. But what if I told you this device could be more powerful than most laptops in the world? What if I told you this thin sheet of glass and metal might be the start of Apple's boldest experiment yet? Stick with me, because the truth about the iPad Pro M5 is stranger, more exciting, and way more important than you think. And by the end of this video, you'll see why it's not just another iPad. It could be the future of personal computing. Let's rewind for a second. Apple has always played the long game. They don't just release products, they set traps for the future. Remember the first iPad? People laughed. Just a big iPhone, they said. Fast forward, and the iPad is now a tool for artists, doctors, filmmakers, teachers, you name it. Each generation became more powerful, and with the M5, Apple is finally crossing a line they've been teasing for years. The question is, what's on the other side of that line? Here's the thing about the M5 chip. It's not just fast. It's unfairly fast. Think about editing a 4K video on a laptop from 3 years ago. It stutters, it overheats, it drains battery. Now imagine editing an 8K video, with effects and layers, on a tablet thinner than a magazine. And it doesn't even blink. That's what the M5 promises. Silent performance, no fans, no heat. Just raw, endless power. And here's the kicker. Apple didn't make this just for tech nerds. They made it for everyone. But let me pull you into a scenario. You're a college student, and your entire semester project is a short film. Usually, you'd need a MacBook, maybe even a desktop rig to handle the editing. But with the iPad Pro M5, you shoot, edit, color grade, and publish, all on the same device. No waiting, no compromises. That's the kind of power shift we're talking about here. And it's not hype, it's happening. Now every 2 to 3 minutes I want to give you a new hook, because trust me, this story has layers. So here's one. What if the iPad Pro M5 isn't just about performance? What if it's about replacing your entire idea of what a computer even is? Apple is pushing iPadOS harder than ever. We're talking desktop class apps, multitasking that actually feels natural, and pro software like Final Cut, Logic, and Xcode finally running natively. Suddenly, the iPad isn't a side device. It's the device. And then there's the screen. Apple's rumored OLED upgrade isn't just a screen, it's an experience. Imagine holding a canvas so vivid, so deep in contrast, that watching a movie on it feels like stepping through a window. Blacks that look like outer space. Colors so alive they almost glow. For artists, this isn't just nice, it's a revolution. Every stroke, every detail, every shade, perfectly represented. And for the rest of us, Netflix on this thing will ruin every other screen we own. Battery life? Here's another twist. Usually more power means less battery. But Apple's M-series chips are like magicians. They give you both. All-day use, heavy-duty apps, gaming, content creation, and you still won't be running for the charger. Imagine being on a plane working for hours watching movies, gaming, and you land with battery left to spare. That's the kind of freedom the iPad Pro M5 is designed for. But here's where it gets almost eerie. Apple isn't just building a tablet, they're building a personal AI assistant baked into the hardware. The M5 chip is expected to supercharge machine learning and on-device intelligence. That means predictive tools, smarter workflows, and apps that don't just respond to you, they anticipate you. A designer sketches half a logo, and the iPad suggests the rest. A write or types a few lines, and the iPad helps structure the entire draft. It's not just fast, it's thinking fast. So let me leave you with this mini cliffhanger before we go deeper. Is the iPad Pro M5 Apple's secret weapon to slowly replace the MacBook? They'll never admit it publicly, but think about it. Why give a tablet this much power, this much flexibility, unless they're preparing us for a future where tablets are the computers? If that sounds crazy, stick with me because the rabbit hole goes much deeper than you think. So here we are, the iPad Pro M5. It's faster than laptops, smarter than tablets, and sharper than anything Apple has ever built. But here's the real question. Is this the device that finally replaces the MacBook? Or is it the first step towards something even bigger? An entirely new category of computers we haven't even imagined yet? Whatever the answer, one thing is crystal clear. Apple isn't just making products anymore. They're rewriting the rules of technology. If this deep dive got you hyped about the future of the iPad Pro M5, do me a favor, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe because we're just getting started. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, keep imagining, keep creating, and I'll see you in the future.